Well, hello, it's me again. Thought I'd do a quick one. I just noticed, see, I can really see my spot. Oh well, we'll carry on. Um, just thought I would talk about coconut oil. Because you know how much of a fanatic I am now about coconut oil. So, where to start? Again, this is just streaming. I haven't really even planned it. I just thought coconut oil. I'll talk about coconut oil. I read a few books on it. There's a guy called Bruce Fife, medical doctor. I can't remember where he's from now, but he's absolutely fanatical about coconut oil. And I've read a book by a woman called Mary Enig, who was like a world authority on biolipid chemistry, and she's like mad for the coconut oil as well. More so mad for saturated fats, actually. I'll explain why. I've read some other bits as well about sugar, and I talked briefly about the history of sugar and saturated fat and why we are where we are. Yeah, diet wise. Anyway, let's take a step back. So, coconut oil is comprised of a number of I think it's like 86% saturated fats, right? And the rest is polysaturated. I can't remember if there's any monosaturated fats in there. But 86% saturated fats. Obviously, we're all trained through the mainstream that saturated fats are bad for you. You know, they're labelled red and, you know, they'll make you fat, etc. Well, looks like it's contrary to a lot of the science, to be honest. This is the new stuff we're talking about here. So, the thing that what coconut oil does, as well as having antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-anything bad for you properties, as we discussed, it also it gives the body an alternative source of energy. So, glucose is our main source of energy for the cells, but what the saturated fat profile, specifically the lauric acid in coconut oil, does is it causes the liver to produce ketogenic energy, so ketones, and ketones use a different chemical pathway to get into the cells and provide the cells with energy. It's fascinating, but there's a lot of indications, and they've been studied out of Oxford as well, around ketone esters. This is kind of like like an alcohol, this ketone combination, and they've been doing research into how it reverses symptoms of Alzheimer's. So, and they've also labelled Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes. So, if you think about it, if you're providing the cells with an alternative form of energy to glucose, then you could be on something good. A lot of the grey matter is because of the damage caused by glucose. I'm not sure exactly what the ins and outs are there, but that's fascinating in itself. Personally, what I noticed from my journey was that when I swapped my cooking oil to coconut oil, I lost a lot of weight around my stomach, specifically, and I actually lost 1.5 stone over 6 months, but I did reduce sugar as well, so that would have been part of it, and carbs, so that helped as well. But yeah, coconut oil, absolutely amazing. It depends on who you talk to, but they call it medium chain fats profile. So medium chain, you've got different lengths of the fats. I can't remember exactly what the lengths were now. But supposedly the best form, the medium chain. Yeah, just an absolute powerhouse. The Ayurvedic medicine also talks about oil pulling. You know, and Ayurvedic medicine derives from India, thousands of years old. Oil pulling cleans your teeth, cleans your mouth, cleans your gums, but also potentially cleans your whole body, because a lot of bacteria gets in through into your bloodstream through your mouth, because obviously you put a lot of things in there, and that goes straight through your gums and into the rest of your body. So Amazing place to start if you want, you know, for your own personal health. But yeah, I mean, the whole Alzheimer's thing is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there's a brilliant story of a woman who took care of her pre-dementia husband, who then went on to form mid-onset sort of Alzheimer's, and managed to reverse a lot of the symptoms by giving him about 10 tablespoons of coconut oil, organic coconut oil a day. There's plenty more. I mean, it goes on. I could go on to the sugar debate as well, but I think I'm going to leave it there because, as you can hear, this one needs a walk, and he's not going to be happy until he gets one. Anyway, black flag out. See you next time.